away game. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
It seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Oklahoma City's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. Heading underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kevin McHale. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter, and it's Lawson in at the point.
You know, there's always a little hesitation with newly formed, star-loaded teams, and we wondered if the Rockets would click early last year. They did, and ended up with the 4 seed out west.
Oklahoma City shooting 43% for the game. Westbrook, great pass to set up the lay-in. Westbrook's got 19 points.
Well, that's one way to get your second half started on the right foot. An easy layup against some soft defense.
Ariza dishes to Jones. And Houston again with the bucket. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Westbrook against Harden. Lawson outside. Ariza outside. Passes it to Harden. There's the feed to Lawson. Clock at 6. Wide open look. And Houston again with the bucket.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Jones has gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. And Westbrook, here we go. And the rejection by Harden. To the inside. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 19. The pass to Waiters. He kicks to Ibaka. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Jones kicks to Harden. And another 3 for Houston.
And that's 4 straight from the field, guys. Off to a quick start this third quarter.
Right side, Westbrook. Up and in on the layup. Westbrook's got 21 in the game.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Harden kicks to Lawson. He dishes it to Howard. Outside Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 23. For Houston, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Harden kicks to Lawson. Houston moving the ball around. Howard in the post. He's against Cantor. A nice shot by Howard.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Westbrook against Lawson. They get it back. The shot's good from Cantor. Cantor's got 5 now.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 24, and that one's good.
It's amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect in this half.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And Waiters kicks to Westbrook. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Westbrook's got 25 points. Lawson the pass to Ariza. Ariza, right side. Durant with some nice D.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Here's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And it's 13 points from Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant again last season, far and away the leader in points per game. Clark his 4th time with that distinction.
And Kevin, you know, with your study of the game and its history, only 5 players in NBA history have done that. And if you're talking total points over a season, he's led the league in that category 5 straight.
Isn't that amazing?
Really is.
And here's Westbrook. After Trevor Ariza just hit the 3. And they'll keep possession. And Waiters kicks to Durant. And he nails the jumper. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
It's not a stretch to think that when all is said and done, Kevin Durant could be the greatest scorer in NBA history. I mean, ever since his 3rd season, he's led the league in total scoring every year.
Now here's Westbrook. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Here's Waiters. Good on the shot. Waiters got 7 points.
They're taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking him down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside. And Durant last season setting the 3rd longest streak of consecutive games with 25 points or more in NBA history. I mean, he finished that streak with 41 straight games of 25 or more points. The streak only ending because he sat out the end of a blowout win. Or we could still be talking about that streak.
Here's Westbrook. James Harden picking up that last basket. And Westbrook, here we go. Trying to get open as Ibaka. Good. 7 points in the game.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Houston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Harden draws the double. Here's Howard. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got his 5th assist in this one. Westbrook drives in, and Jones sends it back. Westbrook with it. 25 points in the game. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Lawson. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes, and cashing in.
Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Monty Eunice is checked in for Houston. Patrick Beverly comes in for Ty Lawson. Houston's gone off with a 3-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Here's Monty Eunice. Good on the triple. Monty Eunice has got 16 points.
Another bucket, adding to their lead. They've been the better team in every facet of the game.
And to turn in this kind of performance in an opponent's building, that's really impressive.
Now here is Augustine. McGarry kicks to Augustine. Here's Payne. And that time, also a missed shot. Houston's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. The jump hook, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here is Augustine. Kicks to Payne. Lets it go from deep. Monty Eunice grabs the miss. Monty Eunice has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Oklahoma City, for 2 years running, the only team in the top 5 in the NBA in both offensive and defensive efficiency. That ought to tell you about this balanced elite basketball team.
Here's Singler. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Houston in total control. It's Harden with the drive. Beverly dishes to Monty Eunice. Singler against Ariza. Now, here is Harden. He's covered closely. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 11 points here in just the second half.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
And Adams kicks to Singler. Stolen by Beverly. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Ariza. 34 points for James Harden.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Augustine passes to McGarry. Payne gets a wide open look. Drops one in from the wing. Now Harden. He's got 34. There's the dish to Beverly. Feeds to Moniunas. Houston moving the ball around. Harden against Augustine. Here's Moniunas. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow. No challenge from the defense there, Clark. Could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
Augustine, no luck.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Ariza kicks to Jones. It's stolen by Adams. Now here is Augustine. Defended by Beverly.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
Shot is blocked. 1:02 left to play in the third. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Morrow's checked in. Houston also making some changes. Brewer is checked in for Jones, and it's Thornton in for James Harden. Here's Morrow following the score by Houston. From outside the arc, kept alive. Here's Adams. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Pass to Singler from downtown. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 3 assists now in this one.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
A long windup and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
No, that's too easy for him.
He dishes it to Morrow. Beyond the arc, and he gets it to go.
Almost pulled the trigger, but he realized he had a better look for his teammate.
6 seconds left to play in the third. On the wing, Brewer. Here's Moniunas. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Well, that clock was expiring just before he shot it, or so it would appear on the replay. In real time, I couldn't really tell whether he got it off in time.
Well, you know, as a player, it's so difficult to know exactly where the clock is. You have an idea of it, and you know you've got to get that shot off, but whether you actually got it off or not, it's tricky. I mean, I think even the player sometimes has a tough time figuring it out.
Well, the ruling is in, and the call stands. No basket, so no change, Clark, and the scoreboard as we end the quarter.
Smart decision to review the shot. That was indeed very close to being legitimate.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Houston on top, running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.